Welcome everyone. I'm Councillor Dave Ashmore, the Cabinet Member for Community Safety and Environment. Just a few notes going through, housekeeping. If the continuous fire alarm sounds, please evacuate the room and the public gallery. As you can see, they're full to the rafters today. By the stairwell, don't attempt to use the lift, and assemble by Queen Victoria's statue across the road. As for COVID, we have put appropriate cleansing and socially distanced measures in place, so everything's in a COVID secure manner. And as for the live streaming, due to a technical issue, the meeting will be broadcast in audio only. And there are no members of the public here, but if I can just ask people to introduce themselves, starting to my left, if I ask Jane. Jane? Sorry.
I'm Jane Dodino, Local Democracy Officer.
Thank you.
Councillor Kirsty Miller, Labour Opposition Spokesperson for Community Safety.
Thank you.
Dave Emmett, Head of Waste Services.
Excellent. Thank you very much, people. Okay, so I think where is it? I need to get to the actual agenda. Apologies for absence.
I haven't received any, Chair.
Okay, any members' interests? I have none. And so we go to item 3, which I think is the final item. There we are, we're getting through this quickly. It's about the permanent retention of the Household Waste Recycling Centre / TIP booking system. Over to you, David.
Thank you, Councillor. I'm bringing a report to you today regarding the permanent retention of the Household Waste Recycling Centre booking system. The purpose of the report is to provide an update on the booking system that has been in place at Portsmouth Household Waste Recycling Centre since June 2020, and to recommend the retention of the system indefinitely in recognition of the clear benefits that is brought for operational and customer experience reasons. There's 2 recommendations on the report. The first recommendation is that the Cabinet Member for Community Safety and Environment notes the continued operational benefits that have been demonstrated by the Household Waste Recycling Centre booking system and the level of customer satisfaction. And the second recommendation is that the Cabinet Member for Community Safety and Environment approves the retention of the booking system indefinitely at Portsmouth HWRC to support the management of customer demand and operational processes. So just for some background, under the terms of the Environmental Protection Act 1990, the City Council is classed as both a waste collection and disposal authority, and as such, under Section 51, it must provide a place at which persons or residents in its area may deposit their household waste for disposal. And the Council does this through the provision of the Portsmouth TIP located at Port Solent. The Council is in a joint HWRC contract with Hampshire County Council and Southampton City Council, which is managed through a tripartite agreement. Currently the contract is with Veolia Environmental Services, and through that tripartite agreement there is a reciprocal arrangement, so residents from all 3 authorities can utilise any of the TIPs across both the cities and Hampshire. Portsmouth City Council reopened the HWRC on Monday the 11th of May 2020 in line with Hampshire County Council's 24-site network, and this was following the enforced closure of the sites during the first national lockdown from the 24th of March 2020. To manage demand and address the significant congestion issues seen around the sites when they reopened, a booking system was implemented at Portsmouth HWRC on the 1st of July 2020. The booking system has demonstrated that managing customer throughput is an effective means of enabling the TIPs to operate more efficiently. Congestion, as everyone is aware, has been historically commonplace at Portsmouth HWRC on busy weekends throughout the year and public holidays, and this creates delays on the local road network and increased vehicle emissions from idling cars queuing. Booking a slot also enables residents to plan with confidence that they can deposit their waste swiftly and easily. So just some information on the performance of the booking system. Since the system was introduced in June 2020, more than 3 million bookings have been made across Portsmouth, Hampshire and Southampton. The vast majority of these, 96 to 97%, have been made using the online web portal. This enables customers to locate a convenient time at their preferred site to book a slot quickly and easily. A satisfaction survey was undertaken by Hampshire County Council with customers across all sites in the network that had booked a slot between November and December 2021. More than 25,000 responses were received, and results indicated that nearly 90% were satisfied or very satisfied with the booking system experience, and over 78% supported the continued use of the booking system in the future. So the reasons for the recommendations are the booking system, while initially a COVID response to facilitate a safe passage through the HWRC while social distancing restrictions were enforced, has proved to be operationally sound and popular with the public. It allows site staff to plan operational activities with confidence, while the public can book a slot at their nearest site at a convenient time, safe in the knowledge that they will be able to attend the site efficiently and not have to wait in any long queues anymore. It's therefore recommended that the booking system is retained indefinitely at Portsmouth HWRC to continue supporting a good standard of customer service and allowing for swift reintroduction of restrictions should it be required in response to any further wave of a pandemic.
Excellent, thank you, Sir Dave. Any comments or questions, Councillor Miller?
No, not really, just I'm in full support. It seems to be working really, really well.
Excellent, yeah, definitely. And those responses you got there, those are levels of support that we can only dream of for other things, but that's huge. Yeah, and as you say, the anecdotal evidence I've got from people is that, you know, it's never worked as best as better as it has now. Can we keep it? That's what's coming. You know, residents up that area, one of the complaints we used to get a lot, wasn't it, was the trail back of traffic, which was causing people to be late if they wanted to get to Port Solent for a meal, to go and see a film or something. There's none of that now. We're not having the long queues. We're not having the problem with people in the queues with their engines idling. And it just makes it easier for everyone. I found it certainly easier. You know, you go online and book it. There's a telephone service for those that can't or haven't got access to the internet. I don't see any downsides to this. And like you say, hopefully there won't be a further wave of a pandemic, but if something's in place like this, it means it's ready to go if and when something bad does happen. Because of course the people, you know, the waste collection crews, they were working throughout the lockdowns. You know, they're unsung heroes really, so they deserve our applause. So yeah, I think everything's come together really well on that. So I'm happy to approve the recommendations on that report. So thank you very much, Dave, and thank you very much, Councillor Miller.
Thank you.
All right, I think that brings it to a close. Thank you.